In this video, I'm going to help you save tons of money and frustration by avoiding these 3 vital mistakes during the Affordable Care Act open enrollment period. What's up, friends? Rob here, known as the Medicare Minister with Agape Insurance and Financial Group. And today I'm going to help you avoid 3 common mistakes that people make every open enrollment period when it comes to going on the Affordable Care Act for the first time or possibly renewing your plan. So let's start with mistake number 1, and that is not reviewing your plan for 2024. These are 1-year contracts. And although they will automatically renew, these carriers are simply going to put you on an equivalent plan or the next best plan. Well, the problem with that is if your plan is not available in 2024 or whatever year you may be in that next year, then that could change everything. Your deductibles could change, your co-insurance could change, co-pays could change, your max out of pocket. And so a lot of people go, well, this plan has worked for me. Let's just keep it like it is. I'm not even going to fool with it and just let it auto renew. And that to me is a mistake that could cost you hundreds, possibly even thousands of dollars throughout the year. This may even include you switching carriers. Sometimes people don't realize this, but we have some of our clients that we've worked here, not only locally in North Mississippi, but throughout the country, that it was better for them to switch from company A to company B because for whatever reason, that company was no longer including their doctors in the network or wasn't covering that medicine for whatever reason. So these are things that you want to take a look at when it comes to reviewing your plan. So you definitely want to review your plans every time open enrollment comes available, and that's generally November the 1st through January the 15th. That's when you can review your plan or shop for a plan for the first time. Now, mistake number 2 is, I believe, not using a seasoned agent. I run into people all the time throughout the country who have just, either called in or just did something on the internet, and for whatever reason, it seems like their income wasn't reported correctly, or their job information wasn't reported, or some other type of error or errors on the application. And you definitely want to use a seasoned agent that understands your situation, because once again, it could cost you a lot of money and cost you a lot of frustration and even get your plan canceled. So if you don't have someone to work with in your local area, you're more than welcome to call the number on the screen. We also have a contact form down in the video description below, and either myself or one of our seasoned ACA advisors would be more than happy to help you at no cost and no obligation to you. We just want to help you get this right. If you are getting value out of this video, please take a moment to like, comment, subscribe. This just helps us help more people like you get the health insurance they need to address their healthcare needs. All right, so real quickly, I want to point this out before I get into number 3. Is one mistake that I see all the time when it comes to errors on the application is, if you're not working with a quality seasoned agent, I see this quite frequently where that agent or that call center or something online that they've entered in doesn't report their income correctly. And so therefore it gives them a really nice monthly premium. It comes back and penalizes them at the end of the year. And I can't tell you how many people tell me we were surprised when we had to pay $500 or $1,000. I've had some people pay thousands of dollars or come off their taxes or have to pay in if they didn't get a refund because the income was not reported correctly. And this is something we see quite frequently, unfortunately. All right, so let's do mistake number 3. Is many people will go on a 0 premium plan just because it sounds good. But unfortunately, many of these 0 premium plans, or I should say some of these 0 premium plans, have a really high deductible of $7,500, $8,500, and they have no co-pays built in for just your regular doctor visits, your specialty visits, and even your drugs. So let me explain. A 0 premium plan sounds great, but if I can't go to the doctor without paying full price until I meet that high deductible, would you not agree that that plan is virtually useless to me? Well, we see this all the time, and we have to correct this for people because they clicked on some ad on social media or some call center or some agent that just didn't know what they were doing. or just didn't care and put them on a zero premium plan just from a price point standpoint, okay? Some of these plans also have it to where you can only see a virtual PCP, primary care physician. In other words, you can only do a virtual doctor visit, and depending if that virtual doctor will refer you to a brick and mortar doctor, if you will, then you can't just go to a regular brick and mortar doctor, just your regular doctor here locally, right up the street at your urgent care. This is something you really need to look at before you just sign up for a zero premium plan, because once again, it doesn't matter if it's zero or not. If I can't use the plan to address my needs, or it's going to cost me more out of pocket, then once again, we have to agree that the plan is basically useless to us and I can't do anything with it. We actually had a lady recently who got on one of these zero premium plans. I think it was through a call center. She was so excited for her and her husband to be on a zero premium plan. But then she goes to the doctor the first time and they try to charge her full price for the doctor visit because she had no small copay built into the plan. She was very upsetting to her. She was very frustrated, very angered by this. And once again, unfortunately, we see this quite frequently. So these are 3 mistakes that you want to avoid. And listen, call the number on the screen. Let myself or one of our advisors help you out, point you in the right direction. This is not going to cost you anything. You're not under any obligation to do anything. But to me, when you deal with somebody who already knows the ins and outs of the Affordable Care Act, it's just going to make it that much easier for you. You're going to understand all the ins and outs of the program, and you're going to increase your chances by 1,000% in regards to getting on the best plan for you and your family's healthcare needs. Well, thank you so much for watching today's video, and we'll see you on the next video.